You or someone you know has somehow stumbled into the niche world of trophy hunting. Video after video, forum after forum of gamers describing in great detail their personal experience in their latest conquest. Platinum trophy in hand and giant smile across their face, they amaze you with the tale of their epic adventure. Hype levels to the maximum and motivation through the roof, you begin to wonder if you are brave enough to partake in this never-ending grind. For be warned, once you start, there is no going back. This means total commitment. Once you begin the path, there is no leaving the path. Are you sure you're ready for that? I mean, really ready.
I guess so.
Neat.
For the sake of this video, I am going to assume you have said yes. So, for your viewing pleasure, a few pointers for when you decide to become a trophy hunter. While you're at it, drop a comment on how you started your trophy hunter journey. So, let's do some business then, eh? Preparation. You wouldn't jump into a war zone with a rusty knife and a weapon that constantly jams, would you? Well, the same is true for trophy hunting. Any trophy hunter who has been doing this for a while will tell you that flying in blind is a guaranteed bad time. Most of the time. Sometimes. Now, what do I mean with preparation? Well, it's always a good idea to check a game's trophy list to see if you are up for the task, as there could be one or two or several trophy requirements that might put you off getting the platinum. This does not mean you are not up for the challenge, but after a few years in this business, you start to gain a hatred for certain tropes in the trophy scene. And the mere sight of that trophy requirement could dial your rage meter up all the way to 11. I personally will not play a game if I think I can't get the platinum, but obviously there are exceptions to the rule. Once you have read through the trophy list and have decided to give this game the green light, you can now plan more accordingly your playthroughs for the game. In this world of constant grind, time is of the essence. Why play a game 6 times to get the platinum when with careful planning you can get it in 3? The advantage of this time-saving planning is to help avoid the burnout, a real and powerful drawback when it comes to trophy hunting. Some games require multiple playthroughs, and even if you enjoy the game, the constant repetition can start to get to you. As a consequence, the game that you started out loving can quickly turn into the game you end up hating.
You were the chosen one!
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Pride is at the bottom of all great mistakes. You might feel the need to complete a game completely solo and without the help of a guide or forum. And as noble as this intention is, it can also be your downfall. There are definitely hunters out there who plat every game they play without the use of a guide or outside help. And listen, this is an incredible achievement and gives you amazing bragging rights. But don't be afraid to reach out for help now and then, because as I previously stated, pride becomes before a fall, and this fall can come in many shapes and sizes. A missable trophy in a game without chapter select, forcing you to play the whole game again because you didn't fully understand what needed to be done by just reading the trophy description. And if you had just asked what really had to be done, you could have saved several hours of your life replaying a game just to get that last pesky trophy. There is no shame in following a guide from the get-go to get those pesky and numerous collectibles out of the way first, but it all comes down to the way you wish to play.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Enjoy the game you are playing. Now, this might seem like an obvious thing to say. Duh, PTR, why would I play a game I'm not having fun with? Ah, my sweet, sweet summer child. Your innocence amuses me. During your trophy hunting career, you will come across great games with awful trophy lists. And hearing me say this now might seem like an oxymoron, but this is one of the biggest truth bombs you will hear today. What I mean by this is that if you're just playing the game normally, then you'll have a good time. However, when going for the trophies, you find out that you've been catfished and are about to experience true frustration. Some hunters brave through this new and unexpected challenge to claim that platinum and declare themselves the victors to the story. Nonetheless, this is not the case for others. While attempting to achieve all trophies, you come to the realization that you are not having fun, that this is actually more bother than it's worth, and you would like to stop. And hear me out, brothers and sisters, there is no shame in that. Don't let the frustration take hold and know when to close game and abandon a platinum. Many a hunter will tell you they have done the same, myself included, and this is one of the most important rules, if not the most important rule. Only platinum games you enjoy. And who knows, maybe after a certain amount of time has passed, you have the motivation to go round 2 with that game. Fail or not, you will have already won in my books. Types of trophies. When you have a few platinums on your digital shelf, you will start to see a pattern when it comes to obtaining trophies. I shall name but a few. Story trophies. Just play the game normally and they will pop without hassle. Difficulty trophies. As the name suggests, to achieve these bad boys, you're going to need to bring your A game. May God have mercy on your soul when you play those games with nightmare mode or higher. Online trophies. Without a doubt, one of the most hated trophies in the hunting community, though co-op trophies could be argued are not far behind. What makes these trophies a pain in the ass is the fact that it is not just up to you. Certain trophies need the planets and stars to align to be able to achieve them. I'm looking at you, Overwatch. And when you have to depend on luck and chance, frustration and anger are guaranteed. A cool head and a ton of patience will be needed for these. Miscellaneous trophies. Now, what do I mean by these? Well, these are your run-of-the-mill type of trophies. Do this X number of times, upgrade all weapons, take no damage when fighting a certain boss. The amount of trophies that can fall under this umbrella is immense. Some of these will be easier than others, but in general, if done right, can greatly improve the enjoyment and lifespan of a game. RNG trophies. Prepare to rage. Moving on.
What the bloody hell just happened?
Stay away from Grubby Platinums. There is no greater joy in this world hearing that distinct sound and seeing that unique animation when the platinum trophy pops. And to be fair, it can become very addicting very quickly. And if you are not careful, you can fall down a very deep rabbit hole. But let's rewind here a little bit. What are Grubby Platinums, Mr. PTR, sir? Well, these games are also known as shovelware. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, the TLDR is these are games that are dirt cheap and their platinum can be accomplished in a mere few minutes. Now, a Grubby Platinum here and there is not a problem. I myself have quite a few. More than I would like to admit. Shamelessly plug my trophy list series here. Thank you, future editor PTR. I would just like to add, I am not here to shame anyone, but Grubby Platinums in their day were an inside joke in the trophy hunter community. But a few bad apples have flooded the market with these no effort games and are making it harder for indie devs to get their game seen in the PSN store. So we shouldn't be funding these kinds of shenanigans. As stated before, a grubby here and there is alright, but don't overdo it. Touch grass. Now, I briefly went over this in the enjoy the game you are playing section, but I feel it's important to emphasize this part. Some platinums, if you are not careful, can become a 9-to-5 job. I get it. We've all been there. The platinum is so close you can practically smell it. But those just 10 minutes more, mom, eventually turn into a few hours more. Don't let an obsession for a trophy get the better of you, especially when you're trying to achieve a certain task and keep failing. Here, the best thing you can do is switch off the console and go outside. Down to the local with the mates, or take the partner out for a walk along the beach or park. Take the day off, rest the mind and thumbs, rethink your strategy, and jump back in later with a clear idea of what needs to be done. The trophy hunter life is an awesome but demanding one. So like everything else, it is a good idea to just disconnect and chill on the porch with a brewski in hand sometimes. Your mental health, but more importantly, your controller will thank you. If you haven't thrown it against the wall yet already, lol. Welcome to the Fellowship of the Platinum. What started as a solo journey quickly turned into a fellowship on the long, never-ending road of trophy hunting. Undoubtedly by now, through your travels, you have stumbled into other fellow hunters and their Discord. I bet you all chat at least once a day, asking how their platinum is going for the current game, setting game dates for boosting sessions, or even just sending everyone random gamer memes that you found funny. Treasure this moment. Embrace your brothers and sisters in arms, and know that there will always be someone by your side, through thick and thin. Stop and think of a group platinum you accomplished together. The awesome time you had doing it, and the bonds forged and strengthened with said hunters. I bet you're smiling to yourself right now as you recall those moments. Welcome to the world of platinum hunting, stranger. Thank you for making it this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings. Please follow me on my socials, have a gander at my Patreon, links in the description. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and don't forget to drop that comment on how you became a platinum hunter, or if you're considering becoming one. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.